The people in Ballymurphy, New Barnsley, Turf Lodge and all over is not going to have this.
They tell you don't search women yet. I was searched last week by a special branch coming down the road. Jumped out of the white car and searched me.
They raided these people's houses this morning at 5:30. 2 girls at 18 was taken out of bed and they wouldn't even have to put on their clothes. And at gunpoint, if you don't mind, the special branch with the duck squad outside surrounding the house. So therefore, we want to do something about it. Now, we want them out for once and for all.
Well, we went in on a deputation. We saw the commanding officer and we told him that we were just about fed up with what was going on in Ballymurphy night after night. These soldiers going about with their faces blackened. They're terrorising the people, they're terrorising the women and children. You never get sleeping with them going through your back gardens. They're beating the young boys up. And we also told them that if there wasn't anything done about it, that the women in Ballymurphy, there was going to be a war between the women and the British Army.
Tired of them throwing CNS gas and mobs coming into the state to destroy it. And if the men had stood any longer up there last night, they would have been beat with stones, so the women thought they would get out. We followed suit. Ballymurphy women got out and done it first. And when they seen they were beating Ballymurphy, they come back around here.
What did you do when you saw the mob?
Well, we just stood our ground, and when they started throwing stones over our head, we were a bit nervous at first, but we just stood on, and then in a half an hour's time, they went away.
Were any of you hit with stones?
No.
Yes,
I was hit. You were hit?
Yes, me and Mrs. Beck. It was.
Mrs. Beck and you was hit. Well, that was all.
See, at first we stood, there was only about 4 women at first, and we says, well, if you want to hit anybody, you have to hit the women first. We thought that would have stopped, like. It says, right, if you don't move, we'll throw. So through. And then the rest of the women came and started shouting things at us. And then the men came, and then there was some other one, Mrs. Hannah.
Were you badly hurt?
No, not really. Wasn't, you know. Then Mrs. Hannah came. She got no lift of stone. She says, but God, if one of you throw anything else, she says, I'll kill you. So be 3 go down along with me. She started shouting. And then the whole crowd of women out of the street come up, and that was it. Just started shouting at us, you know.
Who were these people that were throwing stones? Were they men? Youths? Boys?
Boys. Teenagers.
All teenagers.
What age would you say?
10 on upwards. 10 upwards up. Because we're fed up with us carry on. We want all peace.
Last night found one of the fellas up at the top of the street, and he says to me, he says he would burn us out. He says, but we're standing against him. He says, because we didn't. He says, if you're going to stop them when the 12th March comes, he says, you'll not stop us. And he says, we'll burn you out. He says, Springhill will be up in flames. Our own crowd done that on us last night. He says, we're nothing but a pack of British